Hi everyone, and Dragon with you. So today we have Summer Festival 2023 and I would like to talk about new puzzles first of all. So that's mini games you can get extra benefits from, including the coin, which is a special thing for this festival. Then I'll talk about quests and my planning for those quests. After that, my approach to getting extra resources from what I have at my inventory. And finally, we will talk about the shop. So that's the plan, and I hope it will help you to decide what you need and how you spend your resources carefully. First of all, log in up to 7 times, then reach your AP level up to 7th, and you get Summer Festival coin if you are 7 plus. Spend emeralds. So here, depending on the amount you plan to spend, you can get some extra coins of frame or just extra high. Spend energy. So about this quest, if you want to get a guaranteed summer festival coin, then obviously you would probably prefer to do everything, but that's not really cheap and at the same time not super expensive. So let me show you the energy quest calculations which I prepared. And actually we have 300 bonus, which I included into calculations this time. So you collect 2,940 from daily income and daily quests, add calendar bonus to that, and that's how you get the total amount which you have for free. After that, I wrote the amount of trades for each type. So for example, for the trade of 10,000 energy, you are supposed to do all the quests for 50 into energy and 100 into energy every day. The multipliers are 14, so 2 every day, and 35, that's 5 every day during 7 days. Same about 150. So the only thing where you need to do all the offers for 150 is if you plan to collect 18,000 energy. And that's the point where you need to spend kind of everything. In other cases, it's much cheaper, and probably most of you will stop before that and save emeralds and still get enough energy. So watch carefully about what you have with X3. If you own X3 energy boost, that means you add 3,360 energy and you can remove 28 trades from my calculations. So even with X3, you are supposed to do the 150 trades every day, and that's how you get what you need. But at the same time, I would like to highlight that although we have the calculation, we still have a random factor which I would like you to start from. So let me show you that real quick. I go to inventory, I guess consumable. I'll just find them here, right? Not. Here we go. So let's use the platinum boxes. And that's the source of energy as well. So if you want to get more energy, you need to start from platinum boxes. You see that I just collected 750 energy, which means I need to remove 6 trades from my plan. That's it. So open platinum boxes during those days. If you are lucky enough, then you get what you need. That's why I offer you to get energy quest done at last day, probably for the last part. Then we have open chest in Outland. So that's also a tricky thing because actually Outland isn't cheap, but if you do everything wisely, you can get a lot of income for your skin stones. According to this plan, as you can see, we can get 21 trade of 9090 offer every day. You do this thing for every boss, and that's how you collect 21 times. Same about 200 200 0. So that's the second offer we have. And if you plan to get more, so if you plan to clean up everything, then I really recommend you to do the 500 500 0 once. And after that, you just go on and get the 4,500 offer. That's how you save 500 emeralds and get huge amount of rewards. So now I hope you can see your income of emeralds and plan where to stop. So for most cases, you need to do 90-90-0 kind of almost all the time, right? But for some cases, be ready for 200 offer, and please don't spend everything at day one unless you are really trying to get buffed for the guild war. That's it. Now, after that, we have complete quests up to 84. Get soul stones of any hero. So about this quest, a really quick guide. You can go to campaign, first of all. You can go to the shop. So at merchant, my typical shopping looks like this. I have coins. Okay, I buy souls of heroes, which I later convert into my shop. So that's what you need. Unless you need something from the stuff. Okay, so if you need something specific, you can buy it, obviously. For example, let's get the fang. And for other, you get souls. And after that, you convert everything at soul shop, get even more souls for jet. That's useful, probably. And you get even more souls here, and at Outland, not sure. So depend on what you need. Some people get large stone chests, some people get helm or whatever they need. So depend on you. Anyway, that's how I just collected a huge amount of extra souls. Apart from that, mentioned above, we have inventory offer with the dolls. So yesterday we had an event where you could get some demon dolls, right? So why not do them? Why not do those dolls? 21 doll, let's do this. And here we go. So I just collected some more souls. So that's my advice for you. So use dolls today, use special hero boxes, and only after that, if you have some heroic chests, then you can do it. And finally about the last quest. So the last quest is about fighting arena and grand arena. So you are supposed to fight 10 times, I guess, maximum a day, which means you even don't need to buy anything extra. So just don't forget your grand arena and arena. That's about summer festival event and the parts which I wanted to highlight. Also, we have some bundles during this event you can get. And also we can get some extra resources from campaign. So check this out. First of all, we have this year's special theme. This year's special theme is here. So we go to chapter 2 and find those bees. All those 4 bees. And here we go. So I already own a summer festival coin, which isn't so bad, right? That's the first one. The second thing I wanted to highlight is from the previous year. Maybe some of you don't own that. So you need to find the nymph. The nymph was round here, I guess. And it looks like I already found her previous years. That's why she should be here, but actually I don't see her for some reason. Not sure about that. Okay. So I believe during the summer festival she just disappeared for some reason. Maybe that means I need to go and collect her again. But as you can see, those white flowers around, and the nymph usually was here. So now she isn't here. Maybe that's for players who didn't collect that for previous year. Okay. And another thing which I wanted to highlight is for here. So Elder's house. Go here, start the fight. Don't skip anything, just go straight forward to the end of this fight. And if you didn't collect this gift years before, then you may get a bee on top of the roof. So here we go, that's the bee which I told you about. And after that, you need to complete a mini game here. So the mini game probably swaps the bees, right? Let's see. And I guess that you need to scroll them around until you get all bees inside. That's something like that. Okay, so let's try to do it more careful. Okay. Oops. Looks like I'm careless. Here we go. So now we get another reward. Be careful with it, okay? Here we go. That was a flower. And here we go. That's the third quest. So you need to find a road, I guess. Yeah, so you need to find a road according to what was told. I don't know the ending. Correct? Okay. Right? No. No. Here we go. Of course. Not sure where it went here. Nope. Okay. So somewhere here. Yes. And finally. Ooh. That's pretty hard. So we go to the deep. Then we go up and go here, right? So oh, okay. So actually looks like I'm stuck around here. I'll use my finger to point where I should go. Otherwise I will forget again. And here we go. So finally, that's the third quest. And as you see, the nymph is here. And finally, we managed to complete all the quests. Okay, so finally, let's talk about this shop. So merchant, we can get some summer dolls, skin stones. Probably that's useful. Also, if you don't have enough souls, you need 200 more, for example, to the 1000 quest. Then you can get some hero soul stones here and do this quest pretty easy. So you spend 1 coin and you get a coin or 2 coins, depending on what you have, with other random rewards, right? And personally, I use this event just for the artifacts. So I choose the artifacts which are hardest possible to collect. For example, my favorite artifact here was Unity of Extremes because this artifact is extremely long to collect and it's needed by many heroes. That's why many times I used the Summer Festival to Unity of Extremes. At the same time, you can check something else if you need that. For example, for my heroes now, I need Drummer's Fancy for Jew needed and Demigod's Wrath. So just scroll through those artifacts, look what you need. I need probably Piercing Gaze more because Demigods is almost complete. And that's how I choose the reward. So whatever you choose, that will be valuable. My just recommendation, if you need more souls, you can get this one. If you need more skins, take them. It's not a bad deal. Or just go through artifacts and get orange or red what you need. Okay, so I hope my recommendation helped you. I also remember about some kind of bad luck protection when you open that. So let's see if I have a coin in top 3 or top 5. Yeah, so the third one is a coin. And after that, I guess I'll need to open around 10 more times. to get another coin. But sometimes you're lucky and sometimes you get this coin faster. So it depends on you. Anyway, those bees are hardworking and they add you some valuable prizes. So that's my another coin. And that's time to go to merchant and buy myself, I guess, piercing gaze for healers. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you in my next videos and good luck to you.